Hi guys, Labour released their manifesto on Thursday, and I think there's a lot to go through, which I won't do here. In my opinion, it doesn't do enough to grow the economy or fund public services that have been decimated by the Conservatives and their 14 years of wanton destruction. Now, journalist Beth Rigby from Sky News had a perfect opportunity to challenge Keir Starmer on whether the manifesto will deliver on what he promises, and instead she engaged in pointless name-calling. This is part of the problem with the media. Have a listen.
Keir Starmer, this is a 132-page document. On the cover it says change, but there's not a single new policy in it you haven't already announced. There's no new retail offer for voters. Rishi Sunak threw the kitchen sink at his manifesto. You won't even take the safety catch off yours. Is this a Captain Caution manifesto designed to protect your poll lead? Thank you.
No. It is a serious plan for the future of our country. And every single policy in this document, policy after policy after policy, has been carefully thought through and tested to ensure that we can deliver it. I am not going to do what Rishi Sunak did, which is to offer things that he can't deliver because they're unfunded. People have had too much of that. They're fed up with that. This is a serious plan, carefully thought through. It's not about rabbits out the hat. It's not about pantomime. We've had that. I'm running as a candidate to be Prime Minister, not a candidate to run the circus. Thank you very much, Beth.
Okay, that was a pretty pointless question, wasn't it? There was an opportunity to challenge him on, as I said, whether he can actually deliver these things, deliver growth, improve the economy, improve public services. No, you started talking about, how the manifesto doesn't really represent any change because he's already talked about these things. And are you just implementing this type of manifesto because you're afraid of the public's reaction to it? This is not just a manifesto, it's a program for government. This is what the Labour Party, we have to presume, will try to implement when it's in government. So once again, it's not just a blueprint to win the election, it's actually what's going to be implemented after. But there was an opportunity there to challenge him, and it was lost. It was wasted. Why did you do that? See, this is part of the problem with the media, is that they don't hold politicians to account. They ask them these softball questions. And Starmer was able to respond with ease because it wasn't challenging. Are you going to act like a clown? No, I'm not. Are you Captain Cautious? No, I'm not. Or, he didn't actually respond to that. But how is this holding people to account? Because this is the future Prime Minister. He's going to be the leader of the country. He's going to be implementing policies. Why are you not asking questions about the policies? Yes, I understand that he's playing it safe, and we know that he's playing it safe. Why reinforce that point? Why continue to reinforce that point? It makes no sense. You need to challenge the future leader of the country, the future Prime Minister. Ask him, how are you going to achieve these things? Is what you're implementing enough? And this is a question I hope that's going to be asked of politicians in the future. What you're doing, is it enough? When it comes to housing, are you building enough houses? Are you increasing reducing the NHS waiting list by increasing the staff enough? All of these questions have to be asked, because if you don't, then the government will not be held to account. Because there's no point relying on Parliament to do this. Parliament has failed. We saw it with Boris Johnson, we saw it with Liz Truss, we saw it with Rishi Sunak, to a certain extent also Theresa May. Parliament is not able to hold politicians to account, hold the government to account. The media have to. And they have to ask difficult questions. Beth Rigby really fell down here. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.